Welcome back to Superior Sunrise. Now joining me is world champion auctioneer Charly Cummings. Charly, thank you for being on this morning.
Yeah, well, man, what another beautiful morning right here in Council Bluffs.
Well, we were joking earlier that at least this morning you're not eating my hair this morning.
That's
it's not
right.
quite as windy, but a beautiful day. Yesterday it hardly got out of the 70s. It's going to be another great day. But you know what? It is heating up in that auction room.
You are 100% right. I tell you what, the weather here has just been tremendous, but you go inside that room and it has flat heated up.
Well, we had a great day yesterday. We had a great crowd on hand. And, you know, what a great way to start off our summer run.
You're exactly right. Just a tremendous crowd, huge crowd on hand. A lot of customers come out, and always excited to see them and then get started here at Council Bluffs and get kicked off, our summer sale season, as well as, man alive, lots and lots of buyers, and it was very active.
We had great buyer participation yesterday, and getting into buyer participation, let's what do we have to look forward to in today's market?
We look at the market and probably just a little recap of yesterday. We had them 800-pound cattle. We jump up there and see them from 33 to 40. Program cattle, like we talk about, would be 17 to 20 higher in instances. So that's exciting to see. But early in that CME and the live cattle and the feeder cattle just kind of felt like they're not liking this higher corn, and it showed yesterday as we get the world corn numbers the day before, and it looked like corn's going to jump up there and be a couple digits higher throughout the day, and that hurts feeder cattle. And we're 300 points lower in the midday, but closed just $1 lower on both sides and just a little lower on the feeder cattle. So I think we look at that, and man, it really we take that into the market and into yesterday, and we look at what we do in true price discovery and selling the auction method of marketing. It was on fire in that auction room. I mean, lots and lots of participation, and the optimism's out there that the corn numbers are going to be there. They're getting it planted, and so that's going to help as well. And we could definitely see it in the market and in the live offering yesterday, and the basis was really good.
Well, and I'm going to have Doug Stanton on later, and we're going to talk about those program cattle because we did see a big value in those yesterday. Talking about the market yesterday and how great it was, we've got a lot of consignment deadlines coming up, and I know that a lot of people were kind of waiting to see what happened yesterday, but now is a time to take advantage of those consignment deadlines we have coming up.
Yeah, you're looking at consignment deadlines, and I mentioned it a couple of times yesterday throughout the day. Tall grass is next week. Deadline for that's going to be Monday the 17th. We're going to have that sale the 20th. We're going to go Pawhuska. I'll let Ralph hit on that a lot more. We're super excited to be going to Pawhuska and going to Oklahoma and the Osage country and right south of the Flint Hills, so that's going to be exciting. But we look at those yearlings coming off grass, and it's just tremendous. Great participation throughout, and if you got them to sell, I think it's time to get them consigned. We can go ahead and get those things put out there. You can lay your hedges off and get out of that and get them forward contracted. So it's a great time to be doing that as well. We're going to have the Big Sky is scheduled for the 26th and 27th. Stay tuned with us on that. We may only go one day there with the consignments that's coming in, so we need to stay tuned to our billing. Then that 14th, this Friday, will be the deadline for that.
Well, and Week in the Rockies, that deadline will be Saturday, the 15th. Right. July 8th through the 12th, we'll be there in Loveland, Colorado. But that consignment deadline's coming up, and we always talk about it. But you know what? Those ladies in brush really appreciate it when we do get those contracts in early. And be sure to tune into the homepage because all that information is listed there.
We was just visiting with Roger Jane a minute ago, and he's talking about the girls in brush and the great job they've done, and Glenda and the gang and everybody out there has just been so awesome. And but yes, we do need to get those contracts turned in, as well as there's a scholarship coming up. And you high schoolers get in on that scholarship and turn to our homepage and learn more about that.
Well, that's great. Well, Charly, thank you very much for being on this morning. I know we've got another great day and another exciting day getting ready to kick off in the auction room today. Don't go anywhere. When we return, Steve Harrison with 44 Farms.